So our question is that we have to find the number of words that can be formed by selecting 5 letters of the word independent. Okay, so we are having this word which is independent and we have to select 5 letters from it and form new words, and we have to tell the question asker that how many words can be formed. There are no constraint in this question that whether repetition is allowed or not, so we'll go free. Okay, let's start and let's count that how many distinct letters are there and what is their count. So let's start from I. So first letter is I. So there is only one I suppose. Then come to N. So there are 1, 2 and 3 N's. Okay. Let's come to D. So there are 2 D's. Okay, let's come to E. There are 3 E's. Let's come to our P, there is only one P, and let's come to our T, which is 1. Okay, great. So we are having 6 distinct letters and their count is, as you can see. Okay, now we have to form a 5-digit word. Okay, 5-letter word. So there can be many cases in the question if you see. So either we can have that these are same or these are different or these are alike and these are also alike. So there can be many cases, and let us start with our first case and see how many cases can be possible. So let's come to our first case and let's make our places for our letters to be placed. Okay, so we are having 5 places for our letters. So let us take that what if the first 3 places have oh, let's take it to be same. Okay, let's take that the first 3 places may be of same letter and the remaining 2 places may get the same letter. Why? Because we are having 3 N's, 3 E's. So it might be that all the N gets placed here or the E's may get placed here. And moreover, our D is repeating twice. So it might be that D get here. Or if N is placed on this place, it might be that the remaining E get placed here. So there are many cases, and let's say that our first case is that 3 are same and our remaining 2 are also same, or you can say they are alike. Okay, so we have got our first case. Okay, so for this, let us take it as whole. So for this whole, we are having 1 and 2 options for this place. So we can write it as 2C, and we have to place only one, so it can be 2C1. Okay, let's come for this whole place, and for this we are also having 2 options. Why? Because let's suppose N is placed over here, so only T and E are eligible for this place. That's why we are having 2 options, and from those 2 options we can select only one because only one can place either D or E because they have to be same. Okay, we have got this bingo. But since there is no constraint that whether it should be repeating or non-repeating, so we can shuffle this as well. So we are going to put 5 factorial as well. Wait. But the N, E's and D is also repeating. So we have to put 3 factorial and 2 factorial in the denominator. And let's solve it out. So 2C1 is nothing but 2. And 2C1 is also 2. And we know that 5 factorial is nothing but 120. We know 3 factorial is 6 and 2 factorial is nothing but 2. Let's cancel it out and we can easily get our answer as 40. So our first case is solved, that first 3 places will have same letters and the last 2 places will also have same letter of one kind. Okay, so our case 1 is solved. Let's move to case number 2. So let us think that what second case may be. So we have these places. 5 places. So what if the first 3 places may get the same letters of the one kind, and these two may be different, because this this I, P, T, they are only distinct letters. They are not repeating itself. So they must also get a chance. So let's say that these three are same and these two, they are distinct or different. Okay, so let's see how we can make it. So for this place there are only two options, either N will come or E will come. So out of those options we have to select only one, so it will be 2C1. And for this place we are having 1 2 3 4 and 5. Why 5? Because if any one letter gets placed here, that is either D or N gets placed here, then the options which we are having or we are left with are only 5 out of these 6 letters. So we can write it as 5C, and we have to choose only 2 for this place, here and here. So it will be 5C2. Okay, so we can shuffle the letters out here. So we will put 5 factorial, and since they are repeating, so we can get it as 3 factorial. So we know 2C1 is nothing but 2, and this 5C2 is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So we can write it as this by solving it out, and we know that 5 factorial is nothing but 120. Let's solve it out. So we have got our answer as 400. Why? Because 2 into 5 is 10, 10 into 10 is 100, 100 into 4 is 400. Great. Okay, now we have made two cases. Let's see if third case is possible or not. Okay, so let's make 5 places. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we have made 5 places as well here. Okay, so first case is done. So what if these two places get same letter of one kind, and these two also get same letter of another kind, and this is distinct? Means this is same of its own kind. Means if NN or your DD or your EE can come, and this also your DD can come, EE can come, but not as same which this place is assigned, not the letter which is assigned to this place. Okay, and this has to be a distinct. Let's solve it out. So for this place we are having three options. How? Because either DD can come or EE can come or NN can come. So we out of the three options we have to select for one for this place, right? Now we can see that now for this one. Okay, see what mistake we have made here, that from these three we have to assign two places, so we must write two. Sorry. Okay, why two? Because this as well and for this as well, so it will be out of these D, E and N, because this D is occurring twice, this EN is occurring thrice. So from these three options we have to select these two individual places, and for that out of these three we have to select this and this place. So we are writing it as 3C2 into, so we are having this left. So we have got our two letters out and assigned to this place. Now out of the 6 we are left with 4. So out of the 4 options we have to select one letter which is to be placed here. Okay, let's shuffle the letters here. So for shuffling we have to write 5 factorial and divided by, since this is also occurring, this is also reoccurring, so we have to write it as 2 factorial and 2 factorial in the denominator. Let's solve it out. So 3c2 is nothing but 3. Okay. 4c1 is nothing but 4. 5 factorial, we know already 120. 2 factorial is 4. 2 factorial is 4. And we are left with this. Okay. So we have got this as, oh, sorry. I don't know why did I write 4 again. It was 2, sorry. 2 into 2, 2 factorial is 2, 2 factorial is 2, so 2 to the 4. So we need not to write this. This is wrong. We have to multiply 12 into 3 is nothing but 360. Sorry. Okay, so our case 3 is solved with some error, sorry. So our case 3 is also made. Let's go to our case 4. Okay, so what our case 4 says? We don't even know that whether it exists or not. So we are having 5 places. Okay, let's see if any other case can be made. Okay, now in these cases we used to like secure these 3 places for same or alike letter only. So let us now place it to be for different letters. They must also get a chance now. So let us take that the first 3 or the 3 places they are different. Okay, and the 2 places they are same. Let us make it like this, that they are same and they are different. Okay, so for these different types or for the same type, okay, let us solve it for same because it is always easy for the same. Okay, for the same we are having 3 options, which is either D, either E or either N. So out of the 3 options we have to select only one for this place, this particular place which we have made it as a whole. Okay, so out of the 3, so we have written it as 3c1. Okay, let us take into, let us solve it out for this place. So if one of the letter is selected for this place, then out of 6 we are left with 5 letters, and out of 5 letters we have to select 3 letters. So it will be 5c3. Let's shuffle the letters out so we can get 5 factorial and then divided by, which is same, this 2 factorial for the same thing. Great. So 3c1 is nothing but 3. So 5c3 is 5 factorial divided by 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial divided by 3 factorial. So we can get it as this into, we know that 5 factorial is 120 and this is divided by 2, and we can see that 5 factorial was 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So let's solve it out, and we are left with 15 and this 12. So we can get here, this will be 1800. Okay, our 4 cases are already made. Let's go to our 5th case and let's see if it exists or not. So we are having 5 places again, and okay, there are many cases like they are different, they are same. Let us make that all are different. Okay, these all are different. Okay, for the different case we already know that if one letter is placed here from out of the 6, so one has to be chosen, then it has to be 5. We are getting 4 options for this place, we will get 3 options for this place, and for the last place we will get 2 options. So easily we can get 6 factorial. If we know that 5 factorial is 120, then we can simply multiply it by 6 to get the 6 factorial, which is 720. And let us see that if any other case also exists. I don't think so that any case other exists than that, but if you do, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so we are done with our all cases. For me, I suppose that all cases are done. So let us now, we have got, for the first case we have got 40 words, for the second case we have got 400 words, for this third case we have got 360 words. For the fourth case, we have got 1800 words, and for the fifth case, we have got 720 words. So let us just sum the total number of words. Now let us add our first, which was 40 plus 400 plus it was 360, then it was 1800, then it was 720. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now let's solve it out, and we can get it as 3320. So our total words which are possible are 3320 words. 3321. There's a short disclaimer that since no constraint is applied to this question, we can have repetitive words because it is not written whether repetition is allowed or not allowed. So that's why our answer is coming out to be so big. But if there is any constraint, then our answer might differ. It will differ. So for no constraint question, our answer has to be 3320. But if there is a constraint, then our answer has to be different. And for that question, I will make a separate video shortly. Till then, do like, share, and subscribe, and keep learning.